what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Here's the rookie from Arkansas, Cam Little, ready to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He'll get this to about the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. Strong run, but they get to him just beyond the 40. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Play action. It's Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. That's to his running back, complete. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Here's Jackson. Staying on his feet, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion right is Aguilar. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Thomas. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
Here's third and a few inches. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Second down and 4.
Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
To throw is Jackson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go now on first and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Lawrence.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Lawrence going to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Evan Ingram
as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now Lawrence to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At their own 26. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Now Lawrence. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
Lawrence will throw.
That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Reynolds, 29 yards.
And the Jaguars have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Henry again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Being chased out left. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Here now, 3rd down. Here's a diving catch right side. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Handoff running left is Etienne. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Another tote for Etienne. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A 22-yard attempt.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And that is no good. He pulled it just a wee bit wide left. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the left.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Inside the 10.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.